See if you can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down. Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tram, we'll be there to grab him. I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Get me closer to the driver's cabin. I'll plug Chapman. Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Got him.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
Fires benefit Elysian in some way. I'll see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. Couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? Be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Yeah, I think Leland Monroe is more of a crook than Richard Nixon. That's saying something. I'm not a crook.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help this Kelso?
Jack.
Kelso's an old friend, sort of.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts.
Old partner.
You take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Yikes. Cameron takes his motive and a possible ties to Monroe and Elysian Fields to the grave. Monroe has fall guys, people he knows. Never ties to him, and if he does it crazy enough, that it could end up dead anyway. This guy's smart. Caught.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Also Lynchman. 23rd, 1927. Dear Miss Lynchman, pertaining to the matter of policy 11901659 and the sudden death of Mr. Louis Jan Buckwalter, I'm writing to inform you that you have been named as the sole beneficiary of Mr. Buckwalter's estate. Please find the attached a settlement check for $20,000. The maximum payment amount is in accordance with the Clause 4A of the Life Care, Disability, and Accidental Death Policy of which Mr. Buckwalter held. With to dispute the settlement, you may contact our account management office by returning mail or by phone during office hours. With condolences, Clarence W. Fleming, Claims Associate, California Fire and Life Insurance.
There's no need to come into the office, Ms. Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
There's got to be more in these files.
Pretty much. The guy who hates knew back in the war, he had to get his partners work together. Can't stand this. Okay. Wait, Lisa failed development. Louis Jan Buckwell was killed while the roof of property in which he was working collapsed. About 8:30 in the morning, Mr. Buckwell was the roof of the structure at the property and at Avenue development was faulty and the ridge being crushed caused it to sag. Witness Mr. Wells slipped and attempted to ray himself by holding onto the ceiling rafter, but the rafter broke.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. Sorry for your loss.
The faults in the timber are undetectable prior to installation. Witness report to 12. I don't believe that.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No,
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
we were family friends.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you
Oh,
see the
man.
irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
There's some kind of intrigue going on here, Miss Lichtman. You're not the agent of a foreign government, are you?
I'm a German, Mr. Kelso. We no longer have a government.
That's
The Soviet
a
unless you have someone
lie.
proving differently.
Sorry. My mistake.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
So I can call in case to update the case. Thank you, madam. Oh, Jack.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
Okay, I was not expecting this to play a totally different character.
Someone ought to take him home. Hello? You're the reason brothers and sisters should marry. 1947,
Alright, so they didn't like us. Great.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
I wonder we had to. Oh, we told him not to tell him. Hey, oh, by the way, we shouldn't have. Tell him that we asked you to come. Yeah.
This is California.
I wouldn't
Like
either.
I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lichtman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has
So
a
what?
pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter.
Is this gonna be a lady?
Industrial accident, working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in.